Fortune favors the brave, but also the very, very stupid. See, I have a crush on a Korean pop star, and in 2019, Fortune threw me a bone, and I got to see my crush in concert in Korea from third row center. It was pretty mind-blowing, but I wanted to meet him. Yeah. A year later, Fortune found me once more. There was a contest. I bought a bunch of DVDs, and I won a video call with my crush. And it was the most perfect and memorable minute-and-a-half video call of my life. Truly the greatest achievement in my otherwise mundane existence. And after that, I promised myself I would stop and start getting a life. And yet, here I am. Because Lady Luck had other plans. A mere 3 months after meeting my crush, his agency announced that they were releasing photo books to celebrate his 20th anniversary as an artist. Yeah, he's no spring chicken, but you know what? Neither am I. Now, same mechanics. Each photo book purchased was a chance to win a video call with my crush. Now, for the inexperienced, a photo book is a book of photos of K-pop stars doing what they do best, posing in great outfits in Instagrammable locations, looking irresistibly handsome, a true fan's collectible item. Now, how awesome would it be to see him and speak to him again? Like, what if he remembered me? I mean, what if he was so smitten by me in that first call that he orchestrated this entire thing just so he could meet me again? All right, but girl, calm down, you gotta win first. Now, unlike the first time when the strategy was buy as many DVDs as my budget allowed and pray, this time there were 2 photo books. There was one version of him being all sultry and fashionable in Paris, and another version of him being all cool hip-hop star in Hawaii, and each book was a separate event. So I could win 2 calls. So I needed a strategy that would give me the highest probability of winning for the first book, reasonable chance for the second book, without depleting my life savings. And so sitting in all of those countless hours in math class and school all led up to this single moment. Because the site that sold the books showed how many units of each version were sold, almost in real time. So I watched that shit like I was watching the markets, and a day before the cutoff, I keyed in the data into an allocation model that I had built, and I bought as many books of each type that my model said I should, and then I waited for an agonizing week. And when the winners were announced, I was not at all surprised to see my name as one of the winners for the Paris version. I mean, I used math. Now, I was kind of bummed not to have won the Hawaii version too, but you know what? Let's not be greedy. So what did I want out of this call? Well, I wanted to record it and a marriage proposal. Duh. Or, at the very least, to make such an impression that he would ask for my number at the end of the call and then propose to me when he got to know me. So I planned out the call in line with my objectives, the questions, the jokes. I learned his most famous song. In Korean, I learned how to sing it and play it on my guitar so we could have a sing-along. And for my background, I bought 2 giant helium balloons to form the number 20, because, 20-year anniversary. I had party poppers, I had confetti, and of course, the outfit. Yeah. So I chose this number because I wanted to show off my guns and my gams to distract him away from my face. And my mother, yes, my mother is as invested in this as I am. My mother said, "Darling, should you be wearing something so revealing?" And I was like, And so I did my hair and my makeup, and I practiced screen recording while waiting for the call. Now, my heart wasn't beating as fast as it did the first time, but when the call finally came, my hands were still shaking as I picked up the phone. Now, I had to wait my turn, and after 5 minutes of waiting, the call just dropped. It just ended. It's like, what? And so I sent a message to the organizers, like, "Why did you hang up? Could you please call me back? I was waiting. Call me back." And the response was, "Sorry, could you show me your upper body?" Yeah, okay. So the stupid me takes a selfie from the chest up, and I send it, and I realized my mother was right. See, the issue was that my legs were getting caught on camera as planned, and that was not allowed. So I promised to show only my upper body, and thankfully they called me back. And I waited again. Now, a word about my crush. I like him because he's masculine. He's not a pretty boy. He's not like a lot of male K-pop stars today who are all way prettier than me and, wear a little bit of makeup. Like, only one person should be wearing the makeup in my relationship, and that's me. So finally, my crush appeared, and my heart skipped several beats. The dude got a perm. And not only that, his stylist decided to give him some foundation, eyeshadow, hint of lip color, some rosy cheeks. I guess to match how idols of today look. But I was shocked. I was like, where is the manly guy I'm so enamored with? And what is up with that perm? Now that split second of shock disappeared the moment he smiled and said hello. I recognized his voice and his mannerisms, and I finally saw the guy I've had a crush on for so many years. I quickly made a joke about his hair, which he graciously accepted, and the call went as planned. We had a conversation, I made him laugh, he sang his song to me as I played it on my guitar, and at the end of the call, I was like, please come to Singapore, and he was saying, I really want, and then some asshole covers the camera with a piece of paper that said, call over, and it ended. Now, did he remember me from the first call? Of course not. But he didn't seem surprised when I brought up my guitar. He was so surprised the first time, so maybe, well, he didn't propose to me. Didn't even get my number. But it was still a special call. 3.5 minutes long, and is now immortalized as a private video on YouTube. DM me for the link, which I will watch in my old age, to remind me of this special interaction and of how stupid I really am. And after meeting my crush twice, yes, he's still my crush because, he got rid of his perm and doesn't wear makeup anymore, I think I'm ready to stop now. Like, really, 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 really. Until the next time, fortune does me another favor.